Hi students, during our first lecture, we have discussed registrations of ships and flag of convenience or open registry. And thereafter, we have seen International Transport Workers Federation, ITF, how they are closely associated with ships and merchant navy, and especially ships which are having flag of convenience. So let's quickly run through the slides. I will not be explaining as much as I would have been explaining in classroom, but every slide I will give small uh, gist of the slides so that you will have this material with you. On ITF, two peculiarities. One is ITF, full form you have to by heart, that is International Transport Workers Federation, and this W is not there in the short form abbreviation ITF. So you have to remember it specially, because when during exam you have to write, this question comes for 5 marks as a short note on ITF for 5 marks. So you will have to remember the full form, International Transport Workers Federation. The International Transport Workers Federation was founded on respect for human and trade union rights. The federation was first set up in 1896 as a group of European and US trade union, dominated in Europe till World War II, and later on it increased to the developing countries. And ITF claims that rights are regularly violated. As a defender of these rights, it finds itself in conflict with employers and the governments. Its campaign against the FOC is very much visible as a part of this conflict. Who are the members of this organization, that is ITF? Independent organization whose members are organizations with trade union members in the transport industry, and their objectives are, so transport industries are four, that is, one is aviation, another one is railway, third one is road, and fourth one is shipping. So these transport industry, whatever workers and trade unions are there, they are member of the ITF. And what is the objectives? To promote respect for trade unions and human rights, to work for peace based on social justice and economic progress, to help its affiliated unions to defend the interests of their members, to provide research and information services to its affiliates, and to provide general assistance to transport workers. This is what is their main. So ITF brings together the transport workers, trade unions from most part of the world to provide strength and solidarity. And see from which all sectors they are bringing them together: fishermen, truck drivers, civil aviation, dockers, means dock workers, railway or rail, urban transport, tourism, inland navigation, and seafarers. The principles of ITF are based on UN Declaration of Human Rights and the rights of freedom of association laid down by International Labour Organization, ILO. And from for the seafarers, the ILO has came out with the convention, which is very famously known as Maritime Labour Convention 2006, or in short it is called as MLC 2006. Actually, ITF targets all the ships which are having flag of convenience or open registry because of the data what is collected or their uh, safety data or safety standards, compliance data. So these ships are normally having lot of accidents, and the crew is also, the human rights also violated. That is what ITF has found on these type of ships, FOC ships. So ships which are complying with all the human rights, all the labor conventions, or all the interest or the welfare of the labor, that is seafarers, the ITF started issuing blue certificate, and they have issued to more than 2,500 FOC ships blue certificate. This is how the blue certificate looks like. This is not a mandatory certificate, but ITF issues this certificate to the ships so that if you are having this certificate, then ITF may not board your ship and stop your business, or you may not have any interruptions. So which ship owners were afraid of. So that's why this blue certificate is taken by the ship owners, whoever want to have no interruption in their business. Okay, so ITF has membership of more than 653 trade unions from 153 different countries and claims to represent nearly 2 crore 2 crore transport workers. Okay, so this is what is ITF's data, which is taken down from the ITF's website. So this is not from my side, this is from ITF website. So you can also find this data. I have just compiled it for your purpose. So friends, this ITF information will be useful to you for writing note, which comes for 5 marks. Remember full form of ITF. And I hold every Sunday 5 p.m. is the time Zoom meeting, and these Zoom meetings are for doubt clearing sessions. This is not only for NMI students to whom I take current shipping environment, but this is for the youngsters who want to pursue their career in merchant navy, join the ships, and for joining ships, prior to joining ships, prior to taking up the course, selecting institute, preparation. So for those girls and boys, I am holding this Zoom meeting. This is the meeting ID and this is the password. So every Sunday I try to be there at 5 p.m. for doubt clearing session. In case you have any doubt, you can also contact me by sending email on this email ID. So even NMI students also can send on this email ID, and email will be replied, but it may take little time because whenever I find time to give reply, I reply to such emails. So boys and girls, students, wish you best of luck. If information is useful to you, please like it, share with other colleagues, other students from the batch, and subscribe for the channel. Captain Jog is signing off here.